So I'm gonna make a different kind of video than what I'm used to, just to try it out and to see if I like doing it and if it's worth doing more videos like this. So yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, today I want to talk about Warzone 2 because I'm getting some mixed feelings about it. To be honest, more on the negative side, if that's the right word for it. Um, Yeah, there are some games that I don't think need sequels. Like I'm talking about games like Dead by Daylight, Fortnite, Apex, and basically any battle royale or live service games really, because that's kind of the way that they are designed, and they're supposed to be around for a long time. They're supposed to be around for years, and if that makes sense. So when I heard that there's going to be a Warzone 2, I was trying to figure out why they would make it or what the point behind it was because because I couldn't figure out like why would you make a sequel to a game that fundamentally does not need a sequel. And then I kind of remembered how bad the hacking problem was in Warzone and still kind of is. And that got me thinking that maybe they want a fresh start. Maybe they want to think maybe they want to get a better way of stopping people from hacking and get a better fix on better control on the hacking problem that this game has. But which I kind of understand if they want to stop the whole hacking problem, but I don't feel like that's enough of a reason to basically restart. But I don't know, that's just me. But um, so there's only one other game that I can remember off the top of my head, or well, battle royale game anyway, that had a sequel was The Culling, and that game failed massively. Like it really did not do well. And like I remember like at one point, like the Culling was quite a decent sized game. It was quite a big game. I think it's like I think they said it was like it got like 1 million players very quickly at one point. So I feel like they got success. It wasn't like they had they were it was like a small game, and to be honest, I remember playing it and really liked that game. And to be honest, with that, it was the lack of new things they were adding to it. There was a lack of idea, not necessarily ideas, but lack of attention to the game. If that makes sense. Well, to the original culling, I mean, anyway, and people just stopped playing it. So when the developers for the culling brought out the second one, it failed. It flopped. It really did not do well. And like from what I remember, there was only ever one match played on the culling two. Only one match, and I was thinking, oh god, like people really did not want to play this game, like, and uh, and because of that, because of how badly it performed, they, I know they shut down the servers and they shut down the game. And to be honest, I can kind of see a similar sort of thing happening with Warzone 2 anyway. I can't see it performing anywhere near as well as the original one. But come on, let's be real here. It's a Call of Duty game, so it's gonna perform decently at least. It's gonna perform. It's gonna get a player base, and I feel like at this point that kind of sucks because I don't think that every gamer should get a player base. If that makes sense. I know I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I don't feel like some games should always get like a massive amount of support as Call of Duty does, because that's one thing that does bother me sometimes. Like, no matter how good or bad a game is performing, a Call of Duty game is performing, well, not performing. No matter how bad, good or bad a Call of Duty game is, it still gets a lot, a lot of players going to it, and that really bothers me sometimes. Because like, look at Vanguard, right? That was not very well received. People did not like that game, and it's still got a big player base. It's still got a decent sized player base, more than what some people wanted. Not, I think no, not wanted, but more than it probably deserved, to be honest. And the thing is, like, I like Call of Duty. I like those games because I'm a fan of Call of Duty. I've been playing it for Call of Duty since Modern Warfare. So I've been playing COD for a while. So it's not like I want to see it fail. I want Call of Duty to do well. I want to see a time where Call of Duty is just making really, really, really good games, and people just loving it and it's getting positive receptions all the time. And I want to see that from Call of Duty, but it's just not that hasn't you haven't really been getting that for a long time. And I feel like it's sort of decisions like bringing out games that don't need to be made, like Warzone 2. And I feel like if they just focus on making a really, really, really solid game at one point or whatever, I feel that I feel that it's gonna be what's the word? It's people are gonna be more accepting of the experimenting. People are gonna be like people will flock to it. I think to be honest, people will flock to it anyway. But I feel like more people will be more open to sort of like sequels to games that don't need to happen. But looking at like Vanguard, and then they bringing out then they announce it's going to be a Warzone 2. It's like, oh great, this ain't going to be good. Like, from how well Vanguard performed, people didn't like Vanguard's like, and that's gonna really, really sour the taste of Warzone. It's gonna make people more bitter towards the series. And to us, as much as I like Call of Duty, I don't think it can keep going down the road that it is going down. And yeah, I want to see COD back on top again. I want to see them to be as good as I remember them being back in the day. And yeah, um, to us, that's all I really want to say at this point. To be honest, about it. Um, so when Warzone 2 comes out, eventually comes out, or whenever it does, I will play it. I will give it a shot. I will try it out, and I want to see how good it is and if it's worth playing. And I'll probably do more videos on it at some point because because I've only gotten back into playing Warzone again, and fairly recently, and I want to sort of compare the two. I'll probably do a video when it releases, when Warzone 2 releases, and sort of compare the two games. Compare Warzone 1 to Warzone 2 and see what big innovations they do, or, well, I say big innovations, but whatever. Well, so what they change, what they do better, what they end up doing, and yeah, I want to see it do well. I don't get me wrong, I don't want to see it fail. I want to see it do well, but I just don't see. But I just don't have high expectations for it. So yeah, I will leave it there, until it comes out or whatever. So we will see. So if you made it this far, obviously like, subscribe, and all the same things you hear every other YouTuber say. And yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.